Hello, Jason,
Hello.
and welcome. Thank you for agreeing to talk with me today.
Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Let's talk a little bit because you had a really interesting story about how the school diversity, as far as ethnic diversity, started changing.
And so I was, my second big position in San Francisco, I was principal of a Cantonese immersion school.
Yes, that's the
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
And when I accepted the position, one of the goals I was given by the folks downtown was, you're going to make the school a little bit more diverse, you're going to increase enrollment, you're going to make some of this stuff happen, and you're the person to do it. So, okay, let me get in and see what's going on. But the biggest problem was we had some students of color, very few, very few. Maybe 10% of the school were identified as Black or Latino.
Okay.
And that was a problem.
Okay.
Because we lived in a neighborhood that was predominantly Black and Latino.
And they weren't at this school?
Right, they were not at this school.
Okay.
Why are these students
not attending
this school? It's rated very highly, it's safe, the test scores are good. I mean, like all the things that you would arbitrarily look at on paper.
Okay.
And the teachers were lovely, and so I was like, why aren't people coming? And so I started asking, and they told me flat out, they said, we're not comfortable at that school. We were told that if you go to that school and you have a child of color and they cut up at all, you're out, you're done.
Wow.
And I said, really? This is not okay. And I said, well, what can I do to help open this door further? And they're like, you need to have more people of color that are there. You need to, make us feel more welcome so we can come and be a part and volunteer. And I said, okay. What do I need to do? How can I get you to come up this hill? And so we agreed that they would come up 2 days later. They needed a day to adjust. And I went down and walked up with them.
Oh, that's
so
great.
They saw me, the whole population saw me walk up with these parents.
Yes.
And we were talking and laughing and having a good old time. And then their kids saw me talking to their parents. And it was a baby step, but it was a step.
Yes.
And then
that's a gigantic step to me.
Well, thank you. I just felt like this
because
is what
you set the tone for everybody of this is how it's going to be. You turn a corner for everybody. So that's great.
These are members of our community, and our community needs to be welcomed, and I'm going to make sure that they are. And it just kind of did it. And it felt like the right thing to do. And through some hiring and some staffing changes, I was able to bring in an African American family advisor.
Okay.
And when I brought her in, there was some parent, they didn't say anything, but there was she doesn't speak Cantonese. Neither do I. And then they saw us together a lot on the playground at lunchtime, greeting the parents in the morning. And then there was a face that looked like some of our students.
Okay.
And so those moms started coming up the hill more. They started to volunteer. They started to be more of a part of the group. And through that, the dominoes start falling and there was some concerns. And I just said, have you spoke with Miss Jackson? Have you met her? Let's do that. Let's go meet her. So we had a community day, and we invited everyone to come and meet the new computer teacher, Mr. Martinez, the new family liaison, Miss Jackson, myself, and we just had everybody come. And it was a little, everybody kind of put on a little, hi, I'm da-da-da-da, and here's what I do, and I'm happy to help you, and pass out cards. And it helped people really realize that there were some things happening.
And start making people see each other through a different lens instead of these stereotypes that you are carrying with you and making these assumptions and you don't even know the person.
Right.
So you just facilitated people being open to seeing something different.
It opened some eyes. It really did. And that was some of the most rewarding work I got to do as a principal was, I don't want to say push, but gently nudge people into seeing things or using my position as a principal to have a captive audience
Yeah.
And even if you're going to ignore this, it's right in front of you.
Well, thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right.